Welcome back everyone to the Outer Worlds, where we're doing a relatively early stream for a Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday, isn't it? Yep. So we're going to do a quick stream of the Outer Worlds before I go for my first COVID injection, which I'm looking forward to. Picking up where we left it yesterday, where the constable's been murdered. Look at this shit. Pick that up in a minute. Through there. Get out of the way, Helens. Look at this shit. Just murdered.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Everyone's just getting murdered in this DLC.
And the expected timeline for this organic being has occurred. Behold, the body of Maria Keene, formerly the constable of the Eridanos atmospheric complex. No signs of life detected. Maria Keene is survived by no known relatives.
Looks like she was shot in the head and neck.
Excellent observation, Inspector. Multiple wounds located in the frontal bone and between the clavicles suggest she was facing away from her attacker. Furthermore, the location and circumference of exit wounds suggest a firearm with unconventional ammunition. Yes, Inspector. These entry wounds match the profile previously detected on the Rizzo's Rangers mascot. Constable Maria Keene was likely killed by someone wielding the needler.
Soccer.
These casings are too minuscule for conventional small caliber firearms. Each casing resembles a lancing needle used for medical and surgical purposes. High concentration of potassium chloride detected. Trace amounts of neurotoxin detected. These substances show the highest concentration near the entry and exit wounds. Cardiac arrest, rather than physical trauma, is the most likely cause of death.
Make a note.
Your memo has been noted. This unit has been programmed to offer encouragement during moments of emotional strain. Banter protocol activated. We'll find the sprat bastards responsible, Inspector.
I like that Moxie. Are you aware? Where's the fucking robot we passed yesterday? Good dibbit. Are you aware your colleague's dead?
Greetings, non-criminally associated individual. The Rizzo's constabulary is currently not closed due to a sprat infestation. Bureaucratic processes are currently suspended. At present,
Deputy
criminal
Wine
records
Taster
do not
306B.
require paperwork. Please lament only in marked lamentation zones. Please speak clear. Understood. This unit
do you not know
requires
that?
a moment to process this information. Information processed. Personal designation upgraded to acting constable. Thank you, law-abiding consumer. This unit concurs with your inference. Unapprehended killers are likely to continue killing. Error. This unit is incapable of inspection, deduction, unassisted apprehension, or aggressive pursuit. This unit has been programmed to recommend a wine to pair with your grief. Wash away your sorrows with a glass of highly concentrated, partially fermented purple berry wine. Has a body richer than Byzantium's elite, with an earthy aftertaste redolent of mostly oak. Purple berry wine coming soon from results.
Just gave me the fucking spiel. What we got here? So there was a recording as well, wasn't there? So we might as well pick that up. There we are.
Greetings, criminal. This unit would implore you to confess to your crime of landing with an expired permit. Please explicate your defense into this unit's recording equipment.
My permit wasn't expired, Scrap Heap. You probably just scanned it wrong.
Error. Unit's permit reading equipment was updated only last week. Please tell a different lie.
Tell a different... You're a mechanical. You ain't got the foggiest idea whether I'm telling the truth or not.
Correct. Criminal. However, Constable Keene has decreed that this unit will remain here, questioning you every minute until you submit a confession. Error. Information on recent exchange lost. Restarting conversation. Greetings, criminal. This unit would implore you to confess to your crime of landing with an expired permit.
You know what? My permit was fake after all. Let me out of here.
Okay. So, last time we found Spencer's alibi dead, so we've got to go chat to him, haven't we? Well, not his alibi, but the bellboy that supposedly poisoned Spencer's and Helen's food. So we're going to, as part of that quest, head back to go see him. Perfectly fine with that. Get this done, and then we can jump into a couple of side quests. I've done a little bit of a look around the map since yesterday, just to pinpoint where the side quests are. Unfortunately, we are going to have to deal with a couple of loading screens. But it is what it is. We can't do anything about that. As if you can't jump that, you bell end. Ah, this game. I'd love to see I'd love to play this again, but if I play it again in full, damn sure I'll be getting it for PC. So that's a quest there, but we'll deal with it in due course.
Oh, well, I think it's...
We are on a bit of a timer today, so we can't overrun. So if it looks like we might we get to about 40 minutes or so, and we're nowhere near the end, we might just have to leave it. But ideally, I want this to sort of lead into where we finish the story next time around. So obviously, not going to waste too much time with side quests. Oh, don't get too jubilant. We've still got another loading screen. I'd like to go to the VIP guest floor. But yeah, I do think the two DLCs have had a good impact on the game. Just adding an extra 10 hours to it is pretty good, because I remember it was quite short at about 30 hours. But then again, you kind of get that because it's Obsidian, so you're linking it to like Fallout, which is a lot bigger. Right, Spencer, you got some splaining to do, potentially.
Please, can't you see my heart is bursting at the seams? I absolutely must go out. A quote from the Sisti Cutlet. I voiced a sissy pig aware that it was going to be slaughtered. Ask me anything at
This
all.
guy again.
I might even give you a straight answer. Oh, have you now? Please.
I have security footage of you tampering with Helen's last meal.
Tampering? No, no, no. I just happened to be passing through the kitchen and saw a dish that looked good. If being hungry is a crime, you better indict 3/4 of Halcyon. What? That damn bellhop promised discretion. Well, if you must know, it's an appetite suppressant. How do you think I keep my form so lithe? Terror glands keep me from feeling hunger pangs.
Oh, snap.
Oh, well, there's... maybe I just wanted to see what was in it. Oh, law. What a pathetic defense. As it so happens, I may not have had the terror gland acquired for personal use. I may have placed it in Bellamy's meal. But before you indict me, please, just listen. I wasn't trying to kill her.
So you lied.
Lie is such a strong word. But even if I had chosen to poison myself, the danger should have been minimal. Terror glands aren't supposed to be lethally poisonous. They're supposed to cause extreme lethargy, as if you'd inhaled several quarts of Spectrum vodka. She would have had to eat 6 or 7 of the glands to die, and even then, it would be an extended, arduous process. No, really, you must listen. I wasn't trying to kill Bellamy. I only wanted her to be incapacitated during the Brown unveiling. With her out of commission, the next available celebrity, myself, would get to host the unveiling. Please think twice about telling the administrator of my misdeeds. If he learns the truth, what's left of my career will be left in shambles.
We will see. Not sure yet. Maybe I'll flip a coin.
A bit cart? You're going to place my future well-being on whichever way a bit cart lands? I cannot believe this. Fine. I hope it falls in my favor.
Cool, cool, cool. So that's 3 suspects interviewed. And we're going to do some side quests now.
What floor would you like to...
For about half an hour or so. Oh, I like that it gives me the option to leave the entire fucking complex rather than just the room or going to the next floor. Who's making a racket downstairs? But yep, we are going to be quite rapid in finishing the Outer World, so I'm just having a quick think. I'd expect it to go, the next continuation to go within a week, comfortably. Get it all finished off. But I do want to. We do have nice problems at the minute with the scheduling. So this is the pool, yes.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What we got?
Analysis reveals the chemical signature of this compound is 80% semblant of fertilizer used in the purpleberry orchards. The other 20% is semblant of pool water.
Dead sprat. Another dead sprat.
Oh, you're that inspector. Right. Sorry, but the pool's currently closed on account of it stinking worse than my boss. Of course, I guess it don't much matter, seeing as how you already went and stood in the water, pointing a fancy contraption around. I guess it's no business of mine, but is investigating a pool part of your job?
It's all part of my job. There could be evidence.
Gee, I hadn't thought of that. You're pretty sharp. As you might guess, the pool's closed to the public for the moment. Some of the guests ain't taking kindly to it, but it's better than giving folks diseases.
Found traces of fertilizer in the water.
Hell no, it ain't normal. Almighty, that's a screw-up like none I've ever seen. Almost seems foolish enough it must have been done on purpose. Can't do much now but wait for the stench to wear off. We found the individual hired to clean face down in a puddle of his own spit in the orchards. Guess he won't be helping.
Something sounds off-kilter. I'll take a look around.
All right. You may want to visit the sun parlor. That's where that Rizzo's fool mixed the chemicals he used. Oh, and you can talk to Lily, my boss. She probably has some great advice. I saw her walk toward the bridge to the Purpleberry Orchards earlier. Now, anything else I can do for you?
Dolph McAllister.
So long as you don't want to go in.
Questions. Someone was hired to do the cleaning?
Yep, still dead. Usually Rizzo's is pretty good at making sure the people they hire ain't got tripicale for brains. But that fella clearly wasn't worth trusting. I met him briefly once. Seemed level-headed enough, but that must have been just a front. Otherwise, he wouldn't have made such a mess of things. Sounds...
The game is afoot. Make sure this is my active quest. Take that off. The pool where horror dwelt. Let's go do some investigative sleuthing. Oh, I can go back. There's more. I've missed something. Let's take out the fucking thing because I know it's going to ask me for it. Alright, clearly not. Mechanical contraption for propagating chemicals inserted through the pool water. Someone has scratched Eon was here. You know who Eon is?
All sounds right by me. Sorry, did you...
Right. Let's go investigate.
Don't hurt me! Don't hurt me!
Oh. Fire, fire, fire! Oh, you swine.
Oh, yeah! I just want to be your friend!
Knock, 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 knock. Sun parlor. Let's have a little poke around. Just ran a guess it's a bellhop, okay. Pool cleaner, blue watercoloring 42. 422. Blue water clearing 4. 2-2. Chlorophyll. Hydrogenic. Hydrogenic defermer chlorophyll. So we need 1, 2, 1, 4, and 5. Red, blue, orange. Existing chemical. No. Hold on. Shit. Oh, shit. Don't say we goofed. So it needs to be red, blue, and orange. So, all right. No harm done. So, let's head back. Interesting. Seems to be a flag up there. Some random dude.
I saw you meander on out of the pool and into the greenhouse. Now you're here. Does that mean what I think it means? Might mean that you can be trusted. Might not. Guess we'll see. Maybe not. Maybe I just want Rizzo's working relationship with Slug to implode for the benefit of Spacer's choice. But you're right. It ain't high profile. And it ain't gotta be. Any damage to Rizzo's is cause for celebration. You ain't gotta concern yourself with my spite. Consider me an average Byzantine, and I'll consider you an average contractor. Shame. Well, I hope you'll soon see Rizzo.
Did I do good, boss?
You know, I don't remember the pool making those sizzling noises. Oh, boy. Listen, you better make yourself scarce before somebody... Please, I think...
Oh, we cocked up. I meant to do it all along. I'm a corporate spy. Panic, 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 panic. Well, can I get a reward from you instead? I deserve some kind of reward for my time.
pool's nothing but an acrid mess of concrete, I hear. Hope I'll hear the sound of Rizzo's heads hitting the floor next. Revolutions have been started over less, I reckon. Maybe. Probably. Here's your pay. Spacer's Choice thanks you for your contributions to future profits.
We get paid for it, so I fucked up. I don't quite get how I fucked up, but I fucked up. Yoink. Before I jog on, I do want to just sort of reassess what the fuck happened. Because I don't quite understand. I got the colours right, didn't I? Or did it use the first... No, because it replaced the first mixture that I know was wrong. Let's have a look. Oh. Soccer. Orange. You know what else I did? What I did wrong? I went 145, didn't I? I didn't fucking factor in that all these are different numbers. Oh, fuck. Oh, well. We got paid for it. So it's not the end of the world. Next, quick check at the time, 26 minutes. Let's investigate this sabotage. According to overseers, Slug is a sabotaging thing. Until cause of each mishap has been determined, he refuses to come to any sort of deal. We can look into that. Ooh, that's a bit of a trek though. We are gonna fast travel. Goddamn map, it's so hard to fucking lock onto that fucking fast travel point there. Thank you. Ah. But we're doing well. We're doing well. Get this done. I don't know if we'll be streaming again later on tonight. I've heard the vaccine can make you a bit groggy or whatever, so we'll make a decision later on. And I'm not sure what we'll be doing, to be fair, but should be fine. I'm not worried. Okay, so what's this first one? Exterminator, automatic control. Goddamn game. Why did you pick there? We've got clues nearby. That's just going to be, yeah, Helen's footprints. I need an access card. Or 5 points in hack. Was it 5 points in hack? I do have a handy dandy level up that I'm going to utilise. So hack. 5 points into hack. We'll just hack this rather than fuck around. Recall the Autobots. Access logs. So the last user was Anna Summers. who was misspelling shit. Sparts. Primeals. User recording expletive detected. Deleted this thing. I'll figure it out later. Defaulting to all. Okay. Okay, so it was down to a fucking intern. Go to this one next. Pick one. Nursery storage. Just gonna have a quick look to see if there's any of the Spectrum vodka I need. Take all of this though. Oh, we got green. I think we already had green, didn't we? Violet and magenta we're looking for. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just leaving.
Do what you want.
Didn't see you there.
Hey! Oh, wait. I'm supposed to say the slogan. Okay, you can do this, Anna. Here goes.
Are you the intern who fucked up?
Or you or me, we're all part of the Rizzo's family. How was that?
It was really... It rhymed.
Ouch. Well, your candor's appreciated, even if it means I'll have to hit the books even harder tonight. I'm sure you've guessed it, but I'm not the best at remembering slogans. And when I can't remember them, I tend to just make them up. But I guess that's why I'm just an intern and not a full-timer. At least not yet.
Oh, you're the one who was at fault.
Oh yes. I thought I saw someone who looked self-important enough to be her, but I simply...
You're a Burbage fan.
I certainly am. That aerodynamic chassis, how the light glints off his rotund head, the way he enunciates, cry havoc, and let loose the canids of war. Excuse me, I got a little lightheaded there. Nobody does Shakespeare like Burbage. What were we talking about? Who? I suppose so.
You have been causing trouble,
What?
haven't you?
No, that's ridiculous. I can't tell you I've never made any mistakes, but it'd be pretty hard to keep my job if I were trying to break everything. Though there was the time I tried to fix a broken hinge on one of our mosquito hives and released a swarm. Chased me around the orchards 3 times before I managed to get help. Don't I know it? Worker friend of mine ran afoul of one of the swarms and had to get new kidneys. Not due to renal failure, but because the mosquitoes kept stinging his kidneys. Don't worry though, mosquitoes are typically only about when living folk. I am contractually obligated to tell you that mosquitoes never get out during visiting hours. But when they do, the only way to get them to return is to go directly to hive control and activate emergency recall. Which isn't easy, considering all the hives near control. But this is all a departure from what I wanted to say. I've been trying to help the orchards, not harm them. Hold a moment. You haven't found anything, have you? Well, yes. The orchards are becoming overrun with pests. Usually we give workers handguns and tell them to go to town, which results in many injured workers and a few dead sprats. Our exterminator automax only kill mosquitoes, and even then, only if an exec somehow ended up in the orchards during a pollinization cycle. So I decided to do some reprogramming. The reprogramming was easy until I locked myself out of the terminal. Then, when I was running away from the bots, I dropped the terminal access card somewhere in the orchards. Believe me, I know that now. Guess I did sort of mess that one up. But there's nothing to come clean about. I've just been doing my best out here.
Oh, Myra. It was you. Making a tit of things. Alright, we're not doing questioning apparently.
Back again. Let me know if... It's not so different from being a regular worker, just with less pay and less respect. Oh, it's also more dangerous than traditional employment. You don't have the experience to back up your work yet, but being fired isn't... Work-wise, I do a bit of everything. The orchards have been short-staffed as long as I've been working here. So if there's an odd job around, it usually gets passed to me. Laws, you've got a sixth sense for finding the most embarrassing question, huh? My mother is the Rizzo's assistant vice president of flavor testing. She set me up with this position, mostly to keep me from troubling her work, I think. Consequently, I don't always feel like I deserve to be here. All the more reason to work harder, I say. Happy to...
Okay, next stop on our wacky tour, but it looks like the intern just fucked up.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What we got? Determined cause of sabotage. Gave me a prompt and then it didn't.
This console is 95% non-functional. Remaining 5% functionality stems from display reading console non-functional. Cause of shortout is most likely related to purple residue splattered all across the keyboard.
You know you're liable to get sick doing that.
Substance contains trace amounts of purple berries, fruit flavors, and artificial sweeteners. Number 35, number 49, number...
Yeah. Did that intern fuck up again? Oh, one sec. Got cough coming on. Okay, so I think it's just the intern's just been shockingly shit at her job.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis. This discarded canister is typical of the R-mounted storage tanks on the orchard's agricultural mechanicals. However, it is not currently attached to a mechanical. This canister contains a high amount of vinegar in addition to water. Warning. Use of vinegar, a known herbicide on purpleberry saplings, is a violation of Rizzo's agricultural standards. These canisters can typically be found in the nursery storage building in the purpleberry orchards, except for this one, which can be found here. Chemical makeup of substance, 50% water, 50% vinegar. Trace amounts of woolly cow feces also detected.
Oh, intern. You got some more splaining to do. Switch to my shotgun just in case. So I think this is where we're going to leave it. Once we've done this quest for the day, just because I am a bit rushed at the minute. Could always do more a bit further down the line. With regards to side quests, we'll see.
Back again, eh? I knew you couldn't resist my charms for long. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Unless you already have, and I've forgotten. In which case, I probably won't forget a second time. Well, maybe. I might have had a supersized
she's
mixed with Purpleberry
hopeless.
Punch and Lemon Slap that I might have knocked over when I was running routine diagnostics. Look, I know what you're thinking, but I have the proper permit to mix those drinks. I just left it in my other work uniform.
This is why you should only ever carry one set of clothes.
Hey, we have a lot of uniforms. It's hard keeping track of all your belongings.
Did you dump the drink before or after you removed the control panel?
How did you notice? The diagnostic normally takes hours, and that's only if humidity's low. I wanted to take the initiative to try and make it faster.
I found a mix of fertilizer and weed killer on some saplings.
Why should weed killer affect saplings? Weed killer. It's in the name. It should kill only
Oh my god,
weeds.
she's an idiot.
That really seems like it's more on product design than on me. Law's alive. I really did think I was doing good by the orchards, but with all that you've told me, it sounds like I've done much more harm. I know it's a lot to ask, but is there a chance you could vouch for me to my boss? It might not seem like it, but I've been trying to take the initiative. I really do want to help.
We'll see.
I guess I'm not sure what more to say.
You're an incompetent, that's what I say. Anyone who put... Like, I'd be tempted to throw her a bone. But she put weed killer on plants and wondered why they died. That's elementary school fucking knowledge. Putting pesticides on fucking plants. What's up,
You're
dude?
back, I see. Glad Slug hasn't managed to scare you off.
I think it's more of a wonder that nothing in these law-forsaken orchards has managed to kill them.
How's the investigation going? You got a complete report for me yet?
I have. I've done the full check. I've completed the investigation.
All right. Let's hear the details.
A drink was spilled over the processing console.
A drink? I ain't never heard of no saboteur dumping drinks all over equipment to destroy it. I hate to say it, but that sounds more like worker carelessness.
How many times do I have to tell you this, old man? Slug isn't behind your problems. Slug wouldn't even need to cause you problems. Your own workers do enough.
Herbicide mixed with fertilizer, killing saplings.
Ha! Knew Slug was behind the damn sabotage.
Please. We're subtle, but that's too subtle. If we wanted to destroy your saplings, you'd have known them by the blackened remnants of their stems, not some half-assed poisoning.
I took care of the Autonox.
Huh. You didn't destroy any of them? Reckon I would have lost that bet. Thanks.
One less expense for you to explain to your bosses, Hathaway. Lucky you.
So what were the fine details of the sabotage anyhow? Were Slug's lackeys trying to get the mechanicals to kill all our waspitos? Of course. And what better way to do that than by targeting our pollinizers? They'd be a hell of a pain to kill manually. But if you set the mechanicals to do it...
In your delusional fantasy, the waspitos wouldn't be out until next pollinization cycle. Wouldn't someone notice the rampant mechanicals beforehand?
That seems like a question you should be asking yourself.
Seems a stretch.
I mean, a Slug agent could have initiated hive control with the intent to initiate a pollinization cycle and stop it just as quickly. Maybe they were just gonna do it later.
Stop wasting everyone's time, Hathaway. What you're proposing is infinitely less likely than an idiot maneuver by one of your incompetent workers. I won't hear any further slander. Let's go through this one final time so even you can't confuse it, Hathaway. Slug didn't do a damn thing to your orchards. You're chasing ghosts.
Talk about ghosts all you like, but someone was screwing with my orchards. If it wasn't Slug, then who the hell was it?
We're dobbing her in.
Summers? The intern? I didn't really take her for a meddlesome type. But now that I think about it, that's why she'd be a perfect saboteur. I'll deal with her later. Right now, we of the orchards have to settle things with Slug. I reckon that you're about as impartial a third party as we're gonna get. Can you mediate?
Ah, what the hell. The orchardist seems to get off on complicating what should be a simple deal, but at this point, I just want to be paid and go. The pollen in the air is agitating.
Pay with interest.
Never like paying bits if I ain't gotta, but you're right. If we get production finished now, we'll be able to pay later.
We get 2,000 bits and the quest
Slug
complete.
boy.
I think that's the first interesting suggestion I've heard since our back and forth began. Slug can wait for an increase in costs. I hope we won't have this conversation again.
Now that that's out of the way, we can discuss the intern. If she was really causing all that trouble, I will delight in severing her from her job.
She's just inept.
Even if I were inclined to believe you, that's some damn severe incompetence you're talking about. I still wouldn't want someone like that working the orchards. What the hell are you proposing? Let her burn the orchards down while I stand behind her and applaud? We ain't got nothing to exchange. She wants to help, does she? You know what? I'll call your bluff. She can keep at it with close supervision, but if she screws up even once, she's out. Use your pay, with a little extra for getting to the bottom of things. It's gonna be real interesting in the orchards for the foreseeable future. Thanks, I guess.
Job done. Get some pay. We didn't completely throw her under the bus. Right. I've got to go get ready for departing for the jab, so we may pick up later on today, but I don't know. It's 50-50. But thank you for watching, everyone. I will see you next time. Have a good night.